Welcome back to Daytime Live. So the inaugural Jamaica Book Festival is taking place this December 6th to 8th. Of course, this is 2024 because it is December, right? So joining us to tell us about what is happening are Latoya West Blackwood and Joel Nomdacom. Welcome back. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey guys, all right, so I'm gonna throw this to Latoya first. Tell us why you decided, Latoya, to start this particular festival.
Well, I think it goes back to childhood for me. At 5, I can remember falling in love with reading and how it changed my life completely. I didn't come from the household like nowadays kids are on plane from them born. And have them passport and visa to everywhere. So books were my passport to the world. And that really transformed how I think and everything. Before I get to the age where I can understand that it helped me with conflict management and empathy and all of these things, that's what I was finding in the stories. And then whereas becoming older and navigating the world and understanding the different things now about representation. So growing up reading Babysitter's Club where the girls here down the bottom and
they talk
blonde
about
and it's snow and whatever. But that's not my reality. So fast forward to now, I mean, I think we can all agree in terms of the state of reading and reading for pleasure in particular. Our society is one where books are kind of introduced as punishment or for study. And so, yeah, books have much more utility outside of that. And we're in a crisis where reading is concerned. And apart from what we like about reading, the pleasure part, there's an essential component to it. So everybody talking about artificial intelligence, but we need real intelligence among our young people, right? So in order for them to create the software, to do all of these things, you need to be able to think critically, to understand things, and it goes back to reading.
I mean, Latoya, touch on everything, I feel like we can go. I'm like, okay.
That's a big part of it. I mean, it's not just about children and youth, but they're at the heart of it, and also libraries.
Got you.
Got
you. All right, so Joel, you've been focusing on books and reading community projects for over the past few years, actually. So tell us why you've been doing that.
It was really a natural inkling. It's funny because Latoya gave my first book to actually go and read as a serious big man.
Oh, wow.
The last time I read a book was like Wuthering Heights from Sixth Form.
Wow.
And then she gave me a book 3 years ago. And I said, let me go read it. And then after that, I started reading. And then within a 3-month period, I started to do a project called Reading and Reasoning, because I realized that being away from the phone and I choose to just read physical books, it really did something for me, my story time, getting a little zone and thing. And I'm like, I kind of want to do the same for the next generation. Started a project called Reading and Reasoning that particularly targets boys.
Awesome.
So far we're probably almost at 1,000 boys now since since 2022, and it was kind of like a natural merger to bring it under the umbrella of the Jamaica Book Festival. So this year we had our Reading and Reasoning first summit. So we went down to Manchester. We partnered with the Manchester Parish Library, so it was a lead-up event for the festival, and it was on International Men's Day. We had about close to 300 boys at the library. Then we went up to a school, Villa Road Primary, and I realized that it started from my personal love for reading that I've developed. Even though I started at 27, 28.
Serious.
And I see where there's a need for it. A lot of kids aren't being gifted books as well. We've distributed close to 2,000 books so far through the program, and a lot of times we give them books. They're like, "Is this mine, sir?" I'm like, "Yeah."
They're not used to getting it.
So it's kind of just, as Latoya mentioned, getting it back to the love for reading, and also just finding these different initiatives to bring it under the umbrella of the Jamaica Book Festival.
Love that. Okay, I love that, because when I was younger, I used to love the libraries. Just to be in the library was so relaxing.
Yes.
So I'm glad that you guys are like targeting that, and that's benefiting. Kids are benefiting from that. So Jamaica Book Festival. Tell us about the event itself.
Well, Joel has come with a bag of excitement. So, my ideas, and then that just merged into an amazing thing. So we've had pre-events, as he has mentioned. We were at Manchester Parish Library. Tomorrow, we're doing Blind Date with a Book at Cafe Blue. It's a ticketed event, 4,000, and the spaces are going fast. So quickly, Blind Date with a Book is you get a book wrapped in a mystery. You don't know what it is, but you come, we give you some clues, you tell us what you like, and you're assigned a book. And in that, you get to network with people, meet new people. So it's a fun thing.
Oh, so the book is a blind date?
Yes.
I thought you give me the book and then I'm going to buy it.
Well,
that's what I thought.
That's up to you.
Because one of the requests I got was, can I meet my future spouse here? And I'm like, probably it's the best place for you to come, at least you know the person.
At least you know it makes sense.
At least you can read.
Yes.
Nowadays, you don't know.
So we definitely want to give a big thank you to Olivia and Trish, who are our co-curators for that event. They're two book nerds and they love it. So and Kingston Bookshop and Cafe Blue. And then I also want to thank Morgan's Creek, one of our lead-up events, which was a candle making and conversation session that we did with men. It was about 10 of us and we just spoke about mental health and everybody left with them candles. So we had some really cool lead-up events.
And then now to jump into quickly what's happening. So starting on Friday, we have a children's program. We have over 15 schools participating, and we have included students who are blind and deaf.
Is it too late for students to come, schools to jump on board?
Yes, we have closed off the registration.
Okay, that's okay.
But that's going to be an exciting lineup. And then we move into our industry day, Business of Books. So we have presentations on audiobooks, grant writing, strategy, all the different
Canva design, how can you Canva? And this is Saturday, December 7th.
And we're partnering with the Hub Co-working.
So that's where it'll be held at the Hub?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's an exciting lineup.
We end the day.
Is there a cost for that?
There is a cost. It's $6,000. The registration link is on our page.
Okay.
So if you go there, you go in our bio and you click the link, you'll see that there. We round out that day with Reasons with Odessa, featuring Oko Onora, who is like the father of dub poetry in Jamaica. So that's a live podcast recording. And then Sunday, we're at the library again for the book fair, which is just author talks, readings, exhibitors and everything. So
is it targeted particularly at persons who love to read? What if you're an aspiring writer? Or you want to get involved in that way?
We call it the Festival of Ideas because what we're trying to do, we've had the privilege of visiting other book festivals. Just a couple months ago, we were in Italy for Trieste for the
International Board on Books for Young People.
And when we went there, it's not what we want people to understand is that reading as an overall subset comes back to creativity, ideas. And even some of the events that we've curated and put together, we had our Books and Brunch event with Broken Plate back in May, and we were able to raise funds towards our Child Month activity. We just want people to, you don't need to be this book lover. We just want you to have an appreciation.
You can come and fall in love.
I can come and fall in love with it. So the Sunday is designed for that. We want people to come out with their families.
I'm here for my blind day.
Yes.
I just want my blind
come out with
day.
your family. We want you to come out have fun. And then I think an interesting thing on that day, Protege and the Book Boys will be doing their special launch in Jamaica for Here Comes the Morning. And that will be exciting. Yes.
Oh, wicked.
So that's Sunday. So we have some excitement. We have a nice closure to both days. And we just want people and family. And Sunday is free, completely free. I'll tell you, when last you got the library? Studio audience, when last you got the library? See? Everybody look up in the sky. We want everybody come out to the library on Sunday.
Which library is it?
This is the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Library.
The one that's
popularly known as Comrade Cup.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
And it's actually beautiful, That used to be where I used to go to when I was younger.
It needs some love, which is what I love to close with. I'm very grateful to our partners and sponsors. Of course, we have a lot of lip service to reading and literacy in this country. It shows in the output we're getting from our students because we need to do more. But
not just students. I've met many persons that cannot read.
Yeah, I try to keep it.
big people. And you're like, wow.
Quickly though, Latoya, tell us where we can find you on social media.
So it's Jamaica Book Festival not everywhere. We're on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook.
Yes.
As Jamaica Book Festival.
Just big up our sponsors, TEF, Carlong Publishers,
Morgan's
PR Bell.
We
so many. Go on our page and you'll see them and find them.
And how can we find you personally? Want to reach out and discuss some books? How can we find you personally on social media as well?
On social, I'm at Numdarcom, and at social,
my name, Latoya West. But don't message me until January.
Don't message her. She don't want to talk to her. All right, well, thank you guys so much. I'm really, really excited. Yes.
We see at the blind date.
Blind date with the book. It's my birthday on the 8th, on Sunday, so I might... Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. It's a pleasure. Good to see you again, Joel. Love you. And Latoya.
All right, everyone, please remember to check on your loved ones and support as a community. Thank you very much for tuning in.